Hello students, today we will continue with our topic voice change. Last day I have already given you one virtual worksheet, revisional worksheet. I hope you have seen this one and clearly you have already remembered the basic rules of voice change. We have done and practiced the voice change of simple tenses. Now today I will go a little bit far. So watch this video carefully and without wasting any time, I am directly moving to the first sentence. Look at my first sentence. It is written, my mother is cooking mutton. You have already done the tense and I hope you can identify that in which tense the sentence is written. Is cooking is mentioned, so you can clearly understood the action is now going. So when the action is happening currently, so this is present continuous tense. Now I'm not going in details of the tense. First work of your while changing the active voice to passive voice, I have told earlier also to identify the subject and object and the verb of the given sentence. Now just tell me which one is the subject in the tense in this sentence. Yes, very good. Those who have already correctly identified, it is my mother. So I can write here subject now students. Next, the verb, yes, is cooking, the action. So it is the verb. So let me write here. I think it is visible to all of you. This is verb. And what is the object in this sentence? Yes, the object in this sentence is mutton. So I am writing object. So student, we have already got the subject, the verb and the object. Okay, the basic thing of changing the voice change, the foremost thing is to identify these three things. So we have already identified. Now I hope you remembered when we have changed the voice change of the simple tenses, the first rule was, the basic rule is same for all, the place of the subject and object will be changed. So here the mutton will come first according to that. Then according to the number of this noun subject, you have to put number of this object, you have to put the be verb. So it is already in the present tense. So in the present tense, what are those three be verbs? Am, is, are. Okay. So after mutton, what will be placed? As it is the singular one, singular number. So I will write mutton is. Okay. One dish only. That is why mutton is. Then the next thing, as it is written in the continuous tense, ing is written. So after this be verb, I will write mutton is been. Yes. Then the third form of the main verb. My main verb is what? Main verb is here cook. So I will change it into the third form. Mutton is being cooked. Then the preposition by. Then my mother. Clear? So how I have framed this one? So what is the structure of the sentence you got after writing this one? So I am writing, just clear your doubts once again. So when the sentence is given in this way, in the present continuous tense of the active voice, the first thing I have to change the place of the subject and object. So at first it will come object plus am, is, are, means the be verb of the present tense, then being, then the third form of the main verb, then by, then the subject. So it's clear. So with my answer, just clear the structure. So shall I move to the second sentence? If I will show you the second sentence, I hope it will be clear to all of you. Now in my second sentence, I have written she is painting a picture. So look at my hint, whatever hint I have written, according to the hint I am just going, you just check whether I am writing it correctly or not, and you also do the work with me. First, object. So in the first, in the sentence, what is the object? A picture. Yes, right? So I am writing a picture. Then I told you according to the number of this object I have to put the be verb. So here I will write, of course, is. So a picture is, then being, then what is the main verb here? Paint. So for the paint, what is the third form of that verb? Yes, very good. Painted. So painted by her. Clear? So you can see that first I have written the object, a picture, then the be verb is, then being, here I have written, then the third form of the verb painted, then by, then her. Clear? So I am moving to the third sentence. They are reading novels. Again, identify the object, novels. Now here you can see that these novels are written in plural form. Okay, so shall we put here is? No, here we will place are. Yes, novels are, then being, the third form of read is read, read. So, but the spelling, the pronunciation is a little bit different. It's read, but the spelling is same. R-E-A-D is being read by them. Got it? Okay. So, this way you have to change your present continuous tense, the active voice, into passive voice. Now, I am moving to the fourth question. In the fourth question, the sentence is almost same. It is in continuous tense. But one little change I have made here. What is that change? Yes, I have changed the present continuous tense here into the past continuous tense. So, here in the hint also you will be able to see that the be verb is only, there is a difference in between the be verb. Where I was writing am is that. Instead of that, I have only written was and were. But the rest of the part is the same. So, let's start with this one. My sister was writing an application. So, an application, this is the object, that's why I have kept it in front. An application, so then is it the singular one or the plural one? First you have to identify, and then also you have to identify the tense. As it is the past tense, so for the past tense the be verb will be was and were, any one I have to put. As it is singular one, so was. An application was, then again being written by my sister. So you can see the little bit difference between these two sentences, between the two structures. Only the change of the be verb will come when I will change the make the changes in the present continuous tense, or it is in the past continuous tense. Clear? So I hope this changes is clear to all of you. Now let me move on to the last sentence. My father was teaching us. Here, three options already I have given. First, we are taught by my father. We are taught by my father. We were taught by my father. Now look at my hint, object. So in the three sentences, my objects are same. Okay. Then was or were. As it is we, so it must be the as it is a plural one, we is a plural one, so it must be were. So we were. That we have already got in the third sentence. Okay. Then the third form of teach is taught. Yes, it is correcting. It is already correct. So we were taught, then by, then my father. So in the first sentence, third sentence, and second sentence, third sentence, the correct option is the third sentence. Okay, so just with the help of the hint, you can make it clear. Now students, I will show you one sum up. There I will write 4 sentences of 4 tenses, different tenses, and I will write the passive voice. Watch it carefully and you will be able to see the differences. Next we will do the worksheet. Today I have given you hint and done it for you, but the next day you will do this one by your own. So for that reason, the first and foremost things that you have to do is to watch this video repeatedly to clear your doubts. Okay, and you can copy the sentences in your notebook. Thank you, children.